Like, I was just looking at it like, I go rob a nigga and get like this much. Why would I go to work for a week? You feel me?
Now, oh man, what did this man just say? Why would I work a regular job when I could just rob people? We gotta talk about this recent clip of Nero Wick that went viral and went crazy viral on social media the other day, and I have a couple things to say about it, so yeah. Let's talk about it. Now, Nero Wick. Some people might recognize the name. Nero Wick is a 20-year-old rapper out of Jacksonville, Florida, who started blowing up a couple months ago. He's been co-signed by a lot of big names in the industry, has collabs with a lot of them. He also got a co-Bennett directed video back in October for his Who on Smoke record featuring Lil Durk, 21 Savage, and G Herbo. Now, let's talk about this clip that went viral the other day. I played you a snippet at the beginning of this video, and you heard what he said. Nero Wick did this interview about a month ago on a podcast called BlackySpeakz. They were having a conversation, and Nero Wick said something, that something being this.
I'll do it. Like, I was just looking at it like, I go rob a nigga and get like this much. Why would I go to work for a week? You feel me? Yeah, for real.
Yeah. But some niggas ain't good robbers, so they, gotta stick to the 9 to 5.
They might be better at working a job than robbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense when you think about it.
Nah, I mean,
but you gotta think, yeah, for real. Like, if I go do this to somebody and get $7,000, $5,000
in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, less than that. What I'm gonna do? Go to work for 2 weeks.
$200 for a week.
2 weeks to make $500.
So let me get this straight. You didn't work a regular job because why would I do that if I could just rob an innocent person? That's pretty much what he just said. Now, the interview was conducted over a month ago, but this particular clip just started going viral on social media. People rightfully went off on him for promoting this kind of behavior, obviously, because when did robbing innocent people become cool? We're gonna get into that a little bit later, but after he received a crazy amount of backlash, Nero Wick kind of backtracked by posting this on Instagram. This is what he said. I'm not trying to influence nobody to go rob nobody. They asked a question about my past and I answered it. That's what I was doing when I was 15, 16 years old, a product of my environment. My mom had just came home from prison and it was a hard time for us and we ain't have nothing. I would never tell or try to convince a young black man or anyone period to crash out. I changed my life and I started taking rapping serious because I knew that I wouldn't make it if I kept doing what I was doing. There's nothing wrong with a job. Robbing ain't cool at all and I ain't try to make it seem cool. I was speaking on past events, what I was doing, young and dumb. I changed for the better and learned from my mistakes. Y'all stay focused and chase y'all dreams. Now, this was posted after he received all that backlash, so to me, nothing he said seems all that genuine. Nero Wick did this interview over a month ago, so a lot of his fans have already seen it. He didn't say anything until the backlash started pouring in, which tells us something. And plus, I think what Nero said was pretty straightforward. So honestly, this response he made after the backlash, I'm not even gonna take it into consideration. With that being said, let's make this one thing clear. I don't care what your favorite rapper tells you, there's nothing respectable about robbing innocent people, period. I feel like this is common sense, but common sense clearly ain't so common these days, is it? And what's up with the fact that not a single person in our room said anything to let him know that that shit is whack? That was very disappointing to see. I mean, one person even said makes sense as a response to Nero Wick. This kind of mentality is obviously very prominent in the culture. Obviously, it's because that's what the music promotes, so it's not surprising. Some people might say if it's all in the music, then what's the difference between rapping about it versus vocalizing it? Well, music is one thing because you could always brush it off as telling your story, reminiscing about your past and all, but actually saying something like this when you know you got a lot of young people who support you, extremely irresponsible. When exactly did it become cool to not work for your own money and rob innocent folks instead? The fact that Nero Wick, despite having money, said something like this, that's an indication that he doesn't have anyone around him who's willing to check him. I think it's even worse that there were a bunch of adults in that room and none of them denounced what he said. None of them. But yeah, rapper explains why robbing people is cool. Any thoughts on this? You already know my stance on this. This shit is whack. Do you have any thoughts on it? Definitely let me know in the comment section below and let's have a discussion about this.